If you ever wanted the red rock scenery without automatically committing to the busiest part in town, there's another Colorado Springs option that gives you quarry walls, wide views, and way more route variety than most people expect. Hi, I'm James E with the James E Mountain Homes team, and we are your local mountain and Colorado Springs real estate experts. We absolutely love answering your questions about the area. So if you're buying, selling, or just curious about the Pikes Peak region, reach out. You can call us or text us at 719-266-2725 or email info@jettymaryt.net. Check the link below for our two free resources, the Pikes Peak Relocation Guide and the Buy Local Guide. You can also head to www.jdmountainhome.com to start your home search and hit that subscribe and notification bell so you don't miss your next update. Today, we're talking about Red Rock Canyon open space because this is one of the easiest places in Colorado Springs to recommend when someone wants trail options, dramatic scenery, and a little flexibility all in the same stop. The park is free and typical outings range from about 1 to 3.3 miles depending on the trail, with visits usually landing somewhere between 30 minutes and 2 hours. That is a very useful range because it means this park works whether you want a quick leg stretch or a more intentional trail morning. Some of the practical basics that make this experience easier is that Red Rock Canyon open space is along Highway 24, has portable toilets at both main parking lots, and allows dirt trails for pedestrians, bikes, horses, and leash dogs. It also connects to Section 16 and Intaman Trail. So if you like stitching together longer route options, this place can do that too. One reason this park works for so many different people is that the route menu is broad. Friends of Red Rock Canyon lists the Contemplative Trail, the Sand Canyon Trail loop at about 1.75 miles round trip. That is a nice option if you want something scenic without turning the outing into a full production. The trail description says it gets you especially close to the formations and has a quieter, more meditative feel than some of the more open paths. If you're coming with a dog, the options get even more specific. There are 2 fenced-in off-leash dog loops, and the Friends Trail Guide breaks those down even further. The lower dog loop is about a half-mile round trip, while the upper dog loop is about a 1-mile round trip. That is helpful because you can choose based on energy level, time, or how much of a workout your dog actually needs. Then there is the quarry loop, which is probably one of the more visually distinctive parts of the park. Friends of Red Rock Canyon says the loop is just over 2 miles or about 1.8 miles if you use the Greenlee shortcut. The same trail guide explains that the quarry area still shows dramatic geometric cuts from the late 1800s sandstone operations. That is part of what makes this place feel different from a standard urban trail system. You're not just looking at red rocks, you're seeing a landscape that still carries visible marks from how it was used. There are rules worth paying attention to here as well. Stay on the designated trails, respect restoration areas, and remember that fires, grilling, and smoking are prohibited. That is not just box-checking language. In a dry season, those rules are part of what keeps it a high-use open space without getting beat up or put at risk. If you want something a little longer, try the Bach or Chamberlain or Lion Trail loop at about 3.3 miles round trip. That route gets you a higher view across the canyon and over the city and back toward Pikes Peak. So the park has a nice range, easier or lower routes, dog loop options, quarry exploration, and then longer Mesa-style loops when you want more distance. Another detail that makes the park especially versatile is a mix of activities. There's a free ride bike park, and biking and horseback use are part of the trail system. Friends of Red Rock Canyon adds that the park has more than 40 miles of interconnected trails. That helps explain why people keep coming back. You're not limited to one signature walk. You can change the route and get a different version of the place almost every time. For visitors who want an easier or more acceptable outing, the Friends site highlights the Red Rock Canyon Trail as the park's more ADA-friendly route. With wide crushed gravel surface and gentler grades in the lower sections. That's good to know because not every scenic foothill spot gives you a more approachable entry point. Here, there is a route that still lets you experience the canyon without immediately dealing with steeper terrain. And if climbing is your thing, the City of Colorado Springs page makes it clear that rock climbing is allowed by permitted use only, not just by showing up and hopping on a wall. Friends of Red Rock Canyon says there are more than 85 established routes in the area. So it is a real climbing destination, but it is one with a system in place. The practical advice for almost any visit is pretty simple. Bring water, expect sun exposure, wear shoes you trust on dirt and rock, and give yourself enough time to stop instead of charging through it. Between the quarry walls, the ridge lines, the dog areas, and the wider front range views, this is a park that rewards slowing down a little. So if you're looking for a Colorado Springs outing that feels scenic but flexible, Red Rock Canyon Open Space is a really solid answer. You can keep it short, build it longer, focus on the quarry, bring a dog, bring a bike, or just go for the views and let the trail pick the pace for you. Before we go, I just want to say that if you have any questions about buying or selling, or really anything about the Pikes Peak region, please don't hesitate to reach out to my team and I. You can call us or text us at 719-266-275, or you can email us at info@jdmurrayt.net. And don't forget, we also have 2 free resources for you that you can click below: the Pikes Peak Relocation Guide and the Buy Local Guide. Plus, don't forget to also check out our website at www.jdmountainhome.com, where both of these free resources are, as well as a ton of information about our area and a place you can start a search for homes here. Lastly, make sure you hit that subscription button and notification bell so you get notified every time we post a new video. I'll see you guys next time.